You know, technically this is still our honeymoon, Barb. We should be on a beach. Honeymooning.
Who needs a tropical island when you've got a waste disposal facility to infiltrate?
I'm cracking up here.
Sorry. Alarm system's disabled. You're up?
I'm inside. Not on the beach.
Look, I'm not happy about it either. But Two-Face breaks out of jail? We can't just ignore that.
It depends on how far away the beach is.
We need to put him away, Tim.
Yeah. For good this time.
Okay. What are we looking at?
And I'm not seeing much waste disposing going on here. They're processing money. Lots of money.
Security?
Enough to keep me busy.
Be careful in there. It's different now. You're on your own.
What, leaving me already?
That's not what I...
Don't worry, Barb. I got this.
Where did all of this come from?
Alright, welcome back to Arkham Knight. This time we're doing another DLC. This one is called Flip of a Coin, and as you can probably tell, it's going to be about Two-Face and Robin.
You're starting to move like he did.
Stop me if I start getting it moody.
So the big problem that I have with this one, this isn't one of my favorites. Gameplay-wise, it's fine. I like this big open area that, for the Predator section here, this is actually a pretty cool one. But story-wise, I think this one's really dumb because it's Tim and Barbara who've gotten married at this point in the story, which A, is just stupid on its own because I don't know, I feel like those two characters don't really have much to do with each other in the comics. Like, they're not romantically involved. If I think someone romantically getting involved with Batgirl or Barbara Gordon, it's Dick Grayson, not Tim Drake. But anyway, they're married. Batman is, you know, dead. This is post-Arkham City, or post-Arkham Knight. Well, I guess it's also post-Arkham City, but, you know. And I don't know, Barbara and Tim keep saying, like, oh, I'm going to be better than Batman. Like, oh, Tim, you're going to be better than Batman. I know it. I'm sorry, but there's no way. Batman is Batman. No one is better than Batman, you know, in the Batman world. There are other characters that are definitely better than Batman. Like, Superman, for example, will probably beat the crap out of Batman, but in the Batman world, there is no other person that could stand up to Batman or take over the mantle of Batman. The only one that has come close is Dick Grayson. As I said last time, Dick is the only one that can sort of even kind of be close to being Batman, and that's what happened after Battle for the Cowl, and then in the Grant Morrison Batman and Robin stuff, he was Batman. So Tim, I feel like Tim is like, I feel like even Jason would be better at being Batman than Tim. I don't know. But yeah, that's the big problem that I have with this one. This one, its main goal for me, the thing that I really wanted this one to do, was to actually have Two-Face be like a credible threat and finally give him something to do in the Arkham games, because in City, you know, he's in there in the very beginning, you take him out in a cutscene, hang him upside down, then at the end, you beat him up as Catwoman. Like, that's fine. And then he's not in Origins or Asylum, and then in Night, he is in one cutscene in the beginning, and then he's robbing some banks, and then you beat him up pretty much exactly like Catwoman. So he's never gotten a fair shake in these games, as I said during the main Let's Play. And that's always kind of annoyed me. Because Two-Face is a great character. Him and Hush are my two favorite Batman villains. I think they're both really great. And they don't really do anything with Two-Face. Nothing too spectacular anyway with Two-Face in this. Yeah, this is actually one of my favorite Predator sections, I'd have to say. So my advice for this DLC is pretty much going to be exactly as it was in the Nightwing one. And that is, be careful, because, you know, you're not as strong as Batman. The upgrades that you give to Batman do not carry over to Robin, or Nightwing, or Batgirl, or Red Hood, or Harley, or really any of the DLC characters. Azrael, well, he wasn't DLC, but
We can take him, okay? We're pretty far from okay. He ain't getting that.
Robin does have a few really good, like, you know, items that he can use. I don't know how that guy didn't see me. So he's, I think, one of the more fun characters to play as in the stealth sections. Like, Nightwing just kind of has very bare-bones Batman gear. Whereas Robin actually has some different things, like the snap flash, he has the staff that turns into a shield, so he has some pretty good stuff.
I don't like this man. Where is he?
I love that. So satisfying.
Corman's in the control room. He'll know where Two-Face is hiding.
I'll make him talk.
Really?
What?
Nothing.
Barbara, I know when you want to say something.
Okay, it's just... You were always the good cop, weren't you?
Good cop, huh? Okay.
Although I do have to say, even though I don't really like Robin in this game, I do like, you know, Matthew Mercer. I'm a big Matthew Mercer fan. Never a bad day when you get to listen to him, I think.
Where is he? I ain't scared of you. Where? Okay, I'll talk. He's in the main office, I swear.
Not bad, huh?
Very scary, honey.
I know you're in here, kid. Still fighting the good fight, huh? I'd leave while you can. Or come face me. Let's see if the boy wonder can cope without the bat to hold his hand.
And he took out the guys in the...
You can do this, Tim.
He's going for two.
I really like this part because I think this area is really cool. I don't know what this is supposed to be. I think it's just some like dilapidated mansion. Kind of reminds me of Uncharted 3. But not only do I like the area, but the music is also really good because it's a reused song from City, and it was definitely one of my favorite songs in that game.
How's it going?
Slow.
Tim, stop that. You're not him.
So everyone keeps telling me.
Good. I'm glad you're not. You can be better. I know it.
That is the thing that I have the biggest problem with. There's no way Tim Drake could be a better Batman than Batman. I sincerely just don't buy it.
He let me down too.
So this part's actually kind of annoying. This is really the only annoying part in the entire DLC, I'd have to say. So what you gotta do is you gotta, you know, explosive gel the wall. You don't have to come up here to explode it, but I like to because I like getting a good view.
The big guy's down. Stay near the turret, okay? We'll be fine.
So this is the annoying part. What you gotta do is you gotta time this just right. You gotta go down there and multi-fear take down all those guys while trying to avoid the two, you know, beams. And, you know, I kind of got a little trigger happy here and just kind of went for it.
You okay?
When I really should have
Is it
waited.
just us?
So yeah, this wasn't a great attempt here. And then that's the most annoying thing about those, is that they essentially just don't, like, let up. You have no chance of escaping from there if you ever get caught. Also, this was pretty great, because I was not looking at the timer on the thing until right about now, and I realized I need to get out of here. So yeah, don't let that happen to you.
Yes. I've managed to hack the PA system.
Oh, maybe we can squawk him into submission.
Fine, Mr. Grateful. You get to listen to Harvey for a little bit longer.
Since this is Matthew Mercer and Troy Baker as Robin and Two-Face, I like to imagine this as Leon versus Jake from Resident Evil. Robin really isn't one of my favorite characters in terms of combat. I don't think he's all that fun. I like the faster characters where he kind of controls a lot like Batman. He's essentially just Batman with a stick. He's fun, and once you get like all these big combos going, he can be fun to watch, but I prefer the faster, more nimble characters like Nightwing and Catwoman and Batgirl. Those are my 3 favorite characters in this game. I don't know what happened there, because that guy went through me and then he grabbed me.
I've got a security entrance.
Okay. Looks like a sequence mechanism. It's gonna take some time to hack. I'll erase ya.
So I don't know what like the pattern here is. I just kind of wing it. I kind of just brute force it until I think it's right, and that's really the only suggestion I could give here.
Hey, I'm in.
Check you.
Heads up, Birdie!
You let me win on the door, didn't you?
Listen, people with guns, definitely your thing. You're all over that.
Mean it! You did!
I love this. I love doing this. You don't get to do this enough
Damn you!
in these games. You don't get to just hit people with your shield enough. And now we reach the end of this little DLC with a pretty fun combat section. You know, there aren't really waves here. I think it's pretty much just these guys, which is fine. Again, I talked about how I don't really mind the length of these in the Nightwing one, because they're exactly what they're supposed to be. You know, if it was a 2-hour-long DLC, it would probably just drag. It really doesn't do anything for the story. So it's just one of the, you know, it's a combat section, a Predator section, probably another combat section, with a little story tying it together. I really don't mind that. You know, instead of getting something like Harley's Revenge that really doesn't matter. You know, the only two DLCs that really have been good in the Arkham games is Cold Heart and the Batgirl one. Season of Infamy is supposed to come out today, or tomorrow when this video comes out. And I'm very excited to play that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Robin one. It's not my favorite. The story is pretty dumb in this one, and Two-Face still kind of gets the shaft. So I'll see you in the next one, which for now is the last.
So the boy becomes a man.
Too bad it's short-lived.
No, Tim!
It wasn't brave coming here. It was stupid. You're not the Bat. Never were, never will be.
Tim, get ready.
Sorry, kid. You can't do this all alone.
Let's get this sack of crap back to GCPD.
We're not getting to that beach, are we?
I think the honeymoon's over, Barb.